do your guessing now, or you'll be cheating. And then at the end of the video, I'll tell you exactly. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. It's another clear day here. They talked about rain here and there, which actually, according to Lee, it did rain here yesterday. Whoop, darling, not right in front of my foot. And but he said it rained really hard for about 2 minutes, and then it sprinkled a little bit for about an hour, and it was done. And quite honestly, you look at the ground and you still can't tell that we got any rain. It soaked in and was gone in no time, I'm sure. Matter of fact, by the time we got home from work, it was all gone. You couldn't tell anything. There was still, the only way you knew it rained was the little divots in the road where it does the womp womp when you drive over it. I can't think, it lets you know if you're running off the road or whatever. Those had water standing in them, and that is the only way I could tell that it had rained. Now, my mom put on Facebook that they got 1.5 inches of rain. So that's crazy to think that they got that much rain, and I can't even tell that we got any. But that's the way it goes. Good morning, Farkas. Don't get on that one, Bubba. Don't get on that one. Don't get on that one, Bubba. He always wants to step across to that one more. And now this girl's gonna get on here. Excuse me, lady. Excuse me. See, the chickens are ready, and she's making me wait. All right. Well, there's gonna be quite a bit about chickens in this video today. I've talked about them here and there, but I haven't really gone into a lot of details about my chickens lately, so I decided this video is going to have a lot about chickens in it. Cannot help, but you're going to get a look at the little guy. Where am I? There we are. You're going to get a look at the little guy. He's doing quite well. I still have not come up with exactly the name I want to name him. Sonia suggested, since he is Clint the Tank's baby, she suggested calling him TJ or Tank Jr. I kind of like that, but I'm not sure. The one thing to note about it, he and Patty, when we got, and I'm just going to say this so that everybody understands. Hello, darling. Oh, thank you. I think you just slobbered all over me. But just so everybody understands, we got Clint and Natasha for the purpose of them having babies, for the purpose of those babies being food for the homestead. So, just going to make that clear and understood. I love my animals, and they get treated great while they're here. But some of them are designated for other purposes on the homestead. That's part of what we're trying to do here. Not just growing food, we're growing this kind of food too. So just want to make that clear to everybody who's new and maybe doesn't understand that not everybody on this place is a pet. There's a few of them, but some of them are definitely meant for a different purpose. So anyway, back to the chickens. I just have a few things to show you about the chickens. I'm one of these people, I can't help it. I love having chickens. So, and here's what I want you to do, guys. We have these chickens right now. Now, I got to thinking last night, and I know exactly how many we have. We've got them in a, spread out just a little bit. How many, I want you to put a guess in the comments. How many chickens do we have total? Now, if you really want bonus points, guess how many roosters we have and hens. towards the end of the video, I'll talk more about how many roosters we have here and there and all that. So do your guessing now, or you'll be cheating. And then at the end of the video, I'll tell you exactly how many chickens we have. But I really want to see if people have a clue how many we have. Sonia was close, and Lee was close, but neither one of them got exactly right how many we had. But look at Luna. She quit. She was trying to check out the little guy, and Patty got between her and him, and so then she was trying to kind of checking out Patty a little bit. She's still not sure about Patty. She wants to be friends with Patty, but you know, her and Natasha were friends, and then the other day Natasha headbutted her because she got too close to the kid. So that's just what happens. We get defensive about our babies. So let me go ahead and feed these guys, and I'll do a little more updating on chickens down there. And then, like I said, at the end of the video, I'll tell you how many chickens we actually have. Not as many as planned, to be honest with you, but we'll see over time to continue to increase that number. I can't help it, but I find this very interesting. You see how this grass is, and it's kind of tall, and the cows really haven't eaten that much of this grass right up here, but they've been eating on this down here. I can tell the difference. But there's so many of these bottoms of these plants here. It's not really grass. I guess it is some type of weed in there. But just look at them. Look at all of it laying everywhere. It's funny to me because I guess they pull up what they want, they eat what they want, and they just spit this back out. They don't want quite all of that, and I don't blame them if it's something they don't like. Just spit it out. But there's so many of these laying everywhere. I really have never seen the cows do quite like that. So I find it of interest to me that just look at across there. You can see them laying all around over there. It's just crazy. But it's good stuff. I like it. They're eating the grass, but it's just something they don't like, so they eat part of it, and they don't want the bottom, so they spit it out. I'll give you a real quick update on this guy. He is definitely acting more and more like he's feeling better. He's still a little wobbly, but look at him. See what he's doing right now? He is on both feet, walking around. He's still wobbling a little, but man, he is so much better than he was. He is so much better than he was. I'm pretty sure he's even better than he was a couple of days ago. So I think I will maybe tomorrow see about giving him one more shot, and let's see if that is enough to get him, I would say get him back on his feet, but he really is back on his feet. He's doing good. So need to just see if we can get him completely healed. But he's doing so much better. Alright, I'm going to give the bigger kids here their treat. See what they think about it. All the little roosters are not out of their pen yet, their coop yet, so they're talking a little bit. Just a little bit, maybe a lot. Okay, let's throw them some goodies out here. Okay, it's just Lovey and one other that has come up here at the moment. I'll mix in a little bit of the wormies that I have to give to the bros over here. Okay. If you didn't see it, you need to go check out my short that I put out Tuesday morning about the morning serenade. Of course, you're getting to hear the morning serenade right now because these boys are talking big time. Okay, now let's let these boys out. Alright guys, let me do this real quick. There we go. Hey big guy. Alright, I'll let them enjoy their breakfast. Have a little treat in it. Okay. Even though they've been out of here for a while, well, Luna made them move, but the juveniles are all sitting over there. You can see one of them is still on top of the trash can over there. A whole bunch of them were on top of the trash cans, but Luna came over because she knows that when I go into the pen here, she always walks around over there where she can watch me. And so she walked around over there. Now she's wandering around the pen. But they, even though they have not been there in a while, they still like to get and stay close to their old buddies. And I need to count exactly how many roosters I have in here now. Because this is now officially, by the way, the bro pen again. There's nothing but roosters in this pen right now. The bro pen, once more. When I first built it, it was the bro pen. And then it became the no pen because there was nobody in it. And then it was, well, it was my brooder pen for raising these guys up. And now it's nothing but roosters, so it's the bro pen again. Alright, so there are 14 roosters in this bro pen. And then of course we got the one that's over there in that pen by himself for the moment, because he's not doing too good at the moment. I mean, he's doing a lot better. He's getting around better. But I still don't need him in here because there are some definite bullies in this pen, which is why I don't like to have too many roosters, because there are definite bullies. You see these. Here, let me open this door up and show you something. Well, come on. So you see the guys that are sitting on the bucket right there. That biggest one right there, that big one right there, he's one of the biggest ones, and he's definitely got a lot of Americana in him. But the other three that are up there have already been picked on somewhat, including, oh, don't you come this way, including that one right there. He's been picked on too some, and that one is one of the bullies right there. But they're hiding, they're getting up there and kind of hiding, and that's what these guys are doing too. They get up on top of that so that they're out of the way a little bit. But guys, just look. I'm going to try to step in here where I can get good video of these guys. Look at the colors on some of these. Look at that one right there with the brown on top and then the almost red and gray and all. He's so pretty. And then see that guy right there and all his colors. He's so pretty too. There's so many colors. And I love this one that looks like an Americana. He's got lots of colors to him too. If I had needed another rooster, let's try that again. I forgot to clean up my SD card, so I got full. But that guy right there is one of the bullies for sure. And that guy right there tickles me because his comb is so floppy that it pretty much covers his right eye. Now that one right there is solid black, has a big old comb and waddle. It's really pretty. I love the red on that one. I mean, we have some really pretty roosters. This one right here is colored up like a blue-laced Wyandotte. I mean, a whole lot. Doesn't have as much blue to it, but a lot of the colors like that. But I mean, there's some like that one right there, and then the one beside it that pretty much just look like Moran roosters. Kind of like that one right there. Just pretty much looks like Moran roosters, you know. But this one has got Moran colors to it, but it's got other colors too. And those tail feathers with that iridescent green that you can definitely see right now, even in this lower light. It's nice. And then you have noises like that. Of course, that's my one American brass rooster right there that didn't get picked. But I'm telling you, we have some really, really good looking roosters in here. They're all barnyard mix, but they sure did mix up to some pretty colors, which happens a lot with barnyard mix. But if anybody's wanting a rooster, if you know anybody that wants a rooster, let me know, because I'd be willing to sell some of them. Because 15 roosters is an awful lot of roosters. That'll be a lot of processing time. Get back up there, big man. Show you the juveniles that have been put back or put over here with the adults real quick. They are hanging out in their favorite spot. They like to go hide around that tree over there. They like to hang out here. They got water and they got shade, and so they're in good shape being right here. And Luna has made the end of my fence a tunnel so they can come and go as they please, which I'm not using this right now for a way to lock them in, so I don't care if that's open like that. They can come and go. They're free range anyway. If they don't come and go right there, then they can come and go over here in the gate, so not a big deal. Okay, so end of the video. So tell me, did you get it right? Did you guess how many chickens there were here on the Huckleberry? Because right now we have 50. We have we have 18 adult chickens, which is 16 hens and 2 roosters. We've got 17 juveniles that are with the big chickens, and that's 16 hens and 1 rooster, that American breast. And then we have 14 roosters in the bro pen, and the one that I'm rehabbing from the bumblefoot in the other. So if you add all that up, I do believe that comes out to be 50 chickens. So I really was kind of hoping to have around 50, but I really wanted to have closer to 50 hens. But unfortunately that only puts us at 32 hens. Not all I wanted. I wanted more. So I don't really like to hatch in the summer and the winter, because I don't like to have to put them out here and brood them in there. And plus, I'm not going to do anything with putting any in the other pen here until I get rid of all these roosters. And that'll be the bro pen until I process them, and then that'll be the no pen again. But I guess come spring, we'll look at getting more eggs to hatch, or buy some. Because I think I'm going to buy a few, because I really would like to have some more Americanas. I love Americanas, guys. I've told you before, I love Americanas. I don't have any true Americanas right now, and I want some. Well, I do have one. That's Farkas, but I only have the rooster. I want more than just the rooster. But anyway, there you go. We have 50 chickens here. 50 chickens, 10 goats, 4 cows, 2 rabbits, 3 dogs. I think that covers everything. We got a few animals here on the Huckleberry, and that's good. I love having the animals around. So anyway, you guys enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you on the next one.